Hey guys, Angelo here with the big instrument. Gorgeous day outside, so we're doing this one out here. This is a Walden Natura N550 from 2008. It's from their Natura line, which is their classical series of guitars. This one boasts a Sapele top with a mahogany back and sides, as well as a mahogany neck. You have a rosewood fretboard, as well as a rosewood fingerboard and a fossilite bridge. This one is currently strung up with Ernie ball end nylons. It's a great playing instrument. Action on this one is pretty decent. We will get in here and show you this. The camera can get in here and take a look at the 12th fret. You see there is string 6, and then for string 1 we are in perfect low end specs. Great playing instrument. This one came in some pretty rough shape. It has a 2-inch nut, which makes it very wide at the throughout the whole neck, which it feels great in my hands to play. The problem with that is we had a heel crack here, and I think because of the substantial size of the neck and the everything, it was starting to pull the fretboard, the fingerboard actually away from the body of the guitar, from the soundboard, and actually starting to pull it away from the neck itself. Somebody had tried to do something about it before and done a pretty terrible repair job. So we went ahead and pulled the neck off all the way and fixed the heel crack so that it's actually glued in and perfect now and not going anywhere, and reset the neck with the proper neck angle, and went ahead and did a little bit of body work to take care of some of these bigger scrapes and dings and dents that were on the top. It does have a nitrocellulose finish, so it is buffable, but there are definitely some marks on this thing where it has been drug around, but it's still such an awesome guitar. Semi-gloss nitro, but the neck has been played so much it actually is a gloss finish to it now. The only other issue that came in was this tuner right here. It had no tuning tip on it, so we put a plastic piece on there just to see if the guitar would work as we were doing the repair job on the neck, and someone had replaced this whole tuning peg all the way. You can see it's a different tip and a different stud all the way through. Other than that, it is a 100% beautifully playing, perfectly functional guitar. So that's the Walden Natura N550 from 2008. Next up on the block, we have a 2011 Squier vintage modified Jaguar bass in silver. The body is made of agathis. The neck is maple with a rosewood fingerboard. We have your 4 basic tuners up here with a single string tree. Your truss rod adjustment is up here. This guitar has a 9.5-inch fretboard radius with 20 medium jumbo frets. And the coolest feature about the entire thing is that you have your active single humbucker down here in the bottom. with your 4 controls. Your 4 controls, which are volume, treble, mids, and bass, which for some reason they give you a smaller button, a smaller knob for your bass control, which is very strange. But your strap buttons are in the normal location on this guitar. Your input jack is down here on the bottom. And on the back, this is where you would have your control cavity to change your battery out for your active pickup. We still have plastics on our control plate on the back, and we still have plastics on the pick guard on the front. As you can see up here where it's starting to slowly come up around the neck just so slightly, ready for you ASMR fans to give it a quick and rip it off. I'm gonna go ahead and get our measurements on the nut. So we are clocking in at 38.08 millimeters, 1.49. It says that it has a 1.5 inch nut. And we'll go ahead and get our measurements on the action for a bass. So string 4, we're going to come up to our 12th fret and see the action is nice and low on this guy. Come up to string 1, 12th fret, right there in the low spec. That's the Squier Vintage Modified Jaguar bass for 2011. And last up on the block today, we have a 2008 Maestro by Gibson LP single cut style guitar, which is a Les Paul single cut. And it is a junior model, which means the junior refers to the fact that you have a single wraparound tailpiece that is intonatable down here by moving your Allen style set screws in the back, which positions your bridge this way and that way to move the scale length just slightly, and your lightning style saddles that are just set that way. You adjust your action by these 2 screws right here that take a giant flathead, followed by a they're into a post in ABR style or Nashville style post into the body. And then you have a single humbucker with adjustable pole pieces in the back, which is actually, it's a pretty hot humbucker, and single volume and single tone knob. Traditional junior style pick guard. You have your regular single cut here. You have strap buttons in normal locations. Your neck on this guitar is maple, which is very, very nice. It's very pretty figured. Has some awesome figuring in it, so you're definitely going to know this guitar is yours, which is fantastic. Still has the Made in China sticker on it. Serial number on this guy down here, located right near where the neck attaches to the body. KC080804-736 on this guy. We still have plastics on our back control plate back here. They haven't been pulled off. Not a lot of, there's some scratching on the back, but not a lot of anything serious on this guitar as far as body damage. The worst thing about this guitar as far as body damage, there's a mark right here. I don't know if the camera's gonna pick it up or not, but it's pretty difficult to see and kind of trails off over here. I'm not sure what the schmutz is, but it definitely wouldn't polish off the guitar or come off, so it's definitely in the finish. We're gonna go ahead and get our nut width on this guitar. sure she's zeroed out. And so we're coming in at about 1.64 inches, which is about 41.77 millimeters. And then down here at the 12th fret, I'm clocking in at about 52.41.4 millimeters, which is about 2.06 inches. Comfortable playing guitar. Let's go ahead and get our action on this guy. At the 12th fret with our Fritz ruler, string 6, right there nice in spec, and then string 1, also nice, right there in spec on the low side. So this is a pretty resonant and pretty sustainy guitar for a Maestro. They get a bad rap from time to time, but I love these things. I pick them up whenever I can because I think they're fantastic players. So that is the Maestro by Gibson.